Okay, last one, Chad. You're almost done with me. This is Luke again, back for CS 4770 with my final project, CTF challenge. I think I've cooked up a pretty good one here. So, for some reason, watching this first, my CVE was all about a memory dump exploit, finding the master key for a password management database program. So I wanted to create a memory dump CTF where you could find the flag through a similar means. So I'm booting all this up completely fresh because I don't know what is in the saved in memory and what's not. So I'll just be super sure, doing it live on camera just to hopefully clear the air that I'm not cheating or anything. Opening up VS Code, completely fresh. So ideally, the user would only, or the competitor would only get the server.js file. It'd probably be named something more clever, but I named these backwards, I'm just realizing. I'll ignore that. This is the client, and this would be the server. It's been a long weekend, man. I've been working on this all weekend, but this is the server, the Python file. It's hosted locally right now, of course. So, and it contains the key. Obviously, they're not going to have access to that. They're only going to have access to this JavaScript file. And they read the code. It's very short. Something loops 10 times. It fetches something from the URL. Returns, and it gets assigned to a variable, and that's it. It's never printed or anything. So I would have to configure it to be somehow they can't edit it, because of course they could just do console log flag and then they would have it. Probably some permissions I could edit or something. I'm not sure, but this is more just a proof of concept thing. So they would run this file, which is again named wrong. And then of course nothing would be printed out. So the name of the challenge is called Take a Dump. So hopefully that'll give a hint. And what am I looking for? So they go to Task Manager. I'm sure there's an equivalent for Linux. I briefly looked it up, and it looks like there is. I can't imagine Linux would have something, or Windows would have something that Linux doesn't. So I usually just take the one that's using the most memory, create memory dump file, just like my CVE. Get that. Not that. Get Notepad++ going here. Copy that into here. And they search through this half gigabyte memory dump file for, I just prefixed it with CTF, and then open bracket, and you can see that this, well, that's the Python file, so they wouldn't see that actually. Let's go to another one. What is this? It isn't here, trust me. Here we go. So this is part of the response object. So this is obviously what we returned. It's so hard to scroll sometimes. And there we go. Yep, so this is all like the fetch request time and all that, so not part of the Python file. And you see, there we go. There's the flag. They would copy paste that, and they would win the challenge. They could also, I realized, probably Wireshark this. Just read the packets coming in and piece it together. Could do that. Always multiple solutions to every thing. Not always, but I mean, there could be. But the challenge is called Take a Dump. It's funny, and the thing says don't forget to flush. So the idea is they would do this the memory dump way. And it's an interesting thing. I haven't done too many CTFs, certainly not any hard ones, but I've never seen anything like this. So I think it could be a fun challenge, and I hope I demonstrated it well. So thank you for watching.